Humans have been obsessed with gold for thousands of years. We shaped it into crowns. We buried it with kings. We crossed oceans and destroyed civilizations for it. Gold is beauty. Gold is power. Gold is control. But here's something most people don't realize. All the gold ever mined in human history, every ring, every coin, every bar, would only fill 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools. That's it. So rare, so precious, that people once believed it could be created. Medieval alchemists spent their entire lives trying to turn lead into gold. They failed, not because they lacked skill, but because they were trying to break a rule of the universe. Gold is not made by chemistry, is an element, defined by 79 protons in its nucleus. And to change that, you don't need fire. You need cosmic violence. To find where gold truly comes from, we have to leave Earth. The universe is constantly cooking. Inside stars, atoms are forced together. Hydrogen becomes helium, helium becomes carbon, carbon becomes oxygen. This fusion releases energy. It's what makes stars shine. But eventually, the process hits a wall. Iron. Iron doesn't release energy when fused, it steals it. The star begins to die. Gravity wins, and then collapse. In a single moment, the star explodes, a supernova. Temperatures reach billions of degrees, pressure becomes unimaginable. And in this chaos, something extraordinary happens. Atomic nuclei are bombarded by neutrons at impossible speeds, milliseconds. No time to decay, no time to stabilize. This is called the R process, and it creates the universe's heaviest elements: platinum, uranium, and yes, gold. For decades, scientists believed this was the main origin of gold, but they were wrong. There is something even more violent than a supernova: neutron stars, the remains of dead stars, so dense that a single teaspoon would weigh billions of tons. Sometimes, 2 neutron stars find each other. They spiral, they accelerate, and then they collide. The universe itself trembles. This collision releases floods of free neutrons, perfect conditions for the R process. Gold is forged in massive quantities and hurled into space. In 2017, scientists detected this exact event using gravitational waves. So, gold is born in space, but how did it end up here? Billions of years ago, the debris of dead stars formed our solar system. Earth was molten, and gold is heavy, extremely heavy. So heavy that almost all of it sank straight into Earth's core, which creates a problem. If gold sank to the center, the gold you're wearing shouldn't exist. So how did it return? About 4 billion years ago, Earth was bombarded by asteroids relentlessly. These impacts churned the planet, dragging gold back up into the mantle and crust, just enough for humans to eventually find it. Once gold reached the crust, Earth took over. Hot water flowed through cracks in the rock. It dissolved microscopic traces of gold. Then, earthquakes struck. The water flashed into steam. Gold was left behind. Veins formed. Over millions of years, erosion carried gold into rivers. And that's where humans arrived. Gold rushes, fortunes, obsession, sometimes pure luck. So, can we make gold today? Yes. Using particle accelerators, scientists can transmute elements into gold, 1 atom at a time. But to make a single gram would take longer than human civilization and cost more than the gold itself. So, For now, we rely on the universe because the gold in your ring was not born on Earth. It was born in destruction, in dying stars, carried by asteroids, shaped by volcanoes. The next time you see gold, remember this. You're not holding a medal. You're holding the remains of the cosmos. If this blew your mind, imagine what else the universe is hiding. Subscribe to Factrix for stories where science meets mystery, because reality is far stranger than fiction.